Hey guys, Type here, bringing you a 2v2 today. We are on Elst Outskirts. Playing for today, spawning in the north. We have Sully playing as the Brits, and his loadout is Mobile Assault, Commandos, and Vanguard. Teaming up with him is cblanco playing as Soviets, who has mechanized support, shock rifle frontline, and airborne troops. Myself is in the south. We have ArmouredTopHat playing as Ostheer, who has German Infantry, elite troops, and Jaeger armor. And finally we have Twitler playing as OKW and immediately locking in to Overwatch. Both these are arranged teams. Sully and cblanco, I was about to say Stark there, because that's the usual combo. I think around rank 50, I think it's 59, and Axis rank 69. Oof. Those conscripts went down quickly in front of the MG42 there. These guys are trying to jump into the building. Suppression will wear off pretty quickly while in the building, but can take a couple seconds. Okay, release sandbags up on the VP. G42 chipping away. Let's close the distance on the combat engineers. Grenadiers also shooting at combat engineers, trying to force them away. And they should be able to do so. Conscripts actually jumping out of the building, interesting. Oh, jumping back in, and they win the race. It is denied entry. Pyro's now in trouble. Fresh conscripts coming around the corner. MG in the building, holding strong though. It is soft retreating. Bit of capping out in the back corner. And this engagement going in Sully's favour with the arrival of 2nd Infantry section. Do have Sternpires working their way into the retreat path here though. Quick pullback from Sully to assist. And Sternpires dropping model very quickly actually to those two model infantry sections. Forced away. Conscripts in a bit of trouble. Retreating down the road here. But escaping almost any damage, cycling through the building there. Really cut off as well from the Axis. So Axis getting off to a pretty good start so far. Good territory control. Good engagements. Very, very low Grenadiers, but still on 3 models. Tech coming in. It's a good time to try put down some medics before the tier 2 comes through. Got a bit of downtime. Yep, there we go. Wonder if we're going to see some teammate medics like we saw the other day. What is this? It's building sandbags with 2 models. Okay, I suppose he does have like this squad to provide a bit of a buffer and some set sight. Oh, big grenade tech here from Sully. But it doesn't entirely pay off. The machine gun was on the other side of the building. Doesn't take too much damage from that. An early mine onto the cutoff. Does manage to complete the sandbags, but only just, 2 models. Moving quite slowly there. Okay, we've got 4 conscripts in a tight formation here. Making a bit of a push. And a similar story, Axis actually trying to make a bit of a push onto the Allies' cutoff. Conscripts doing pretty good work against these Sternpires. Quite low on health though. Doesn't have medics still, cblanco. Wow. Usually you get those before you even put down your tier 2 in this kind of scenario. Does have plenty of manpower for them as well. And yeah, well, okay, he's going for a Dishka. I'm not entirely sure why he even put tier 2. Okay, here comes a British blob to force back the OKW troops. Twitler does have G43 upgrading, but until he gets it, doesn't really want to engage. 222 arriving. Does some pretty good damage to cblanco's already low health troops, and there they are on the retreat. Got the medics coming through now, but yeah, that's definitely a bit late. And that does mean that, you know, now he can't quite TKT grenades. Got a lot of reinforcing to do. Generally, I think it's like good to try, like as soon as you've got your like 4 conscripts or 3 conscripts, 1 combat engineer, those are the 2 most popular builds. Try to get medics like immediately after that, so you can get benefits from that healing as soon as possible. Oof. Section in some trouble. STG Fox trying to chase down Mike Asham on the road. Yep, there they go. As soon as they're the road, they go down. Dishka coming through, but doesn't get the suppression on in time. Okay, we've got a deep flank here from Sully. He's got a tough retreat path as well. He's on the far side. But gonna be able to maybe get the neutralize going here.
Damned enemies trying to take a point from us.
I wonder if he's going to use some destroy cover on some of this cover.
An infantry section of Tommies has been trained.
Pretty sturdy formation here for ArmouredTopHat. Has locked in to German infantry. It's time to go for some of those 5-man grenadiers. 222 looking for the chase down. Tough retreat path, as I said. We've got the AC coming through though. A little bit late from Sully. Should have seen about a minute ago. Does stop the 222 from chasing it any further though, and the engineer does get away. Okay, now we've got some SVT conscripts coming through for cblanco. Does some pretty good damage. In fact, could get the wipe here as well. I think that tiny bit of light cover there might have saved the day. Okay, this is a big force of allied troops about to make a dive into a potentially vulnerable position, but the Axis actually do have quite a lot of squads here. And there, we do have a bunker down for ArmouredTopHat. Hasn't completed the medic upgrade on it quite yet though. Going for the 5-man grenadiers first. 222 softening up these conscripts. So is the Puma. Oh, but the grenadiers go down. Got a glider coming in from Sully. Does mean he's gone for Commandos. This is somewhat strange not to see bolster here from Sully. Usually we would have that online shortly after the AEC. And we're trying to kill the sandbag, I think. Now this is a good shot on them. Dishka running head on into the MG42 in the building with the incendiary rounds equipped as well. Looks like it's going to get away, but the Axis have capped so deep into Allied territory, coming all the way onto their munitions point. A similar story on the far side, but maybe not going to be able to complete the capture. Double Volks coming through with the SDGs. A couple more SVT conscripts coming through, but actually, you know, quite late equipping the STGs. I mean, no, not STGs. SVTs. Oh, nice touch there, merging into the SVT squad. Trying to keep them online. Good concussive grenade, though. Allows Twitler to win that one. Pack, getting a couple shots in. Oh boy, and the AC lingering too long. Goes down to the Faust. Nice pack positioning there from ArmouredTopHat. So that AC didn't really get too much done. A tiny bit of damage to the 222, but did not get value from it. Another squad of Jaeger Lights coming through for Twitler. And has his next truck out. A lot of planes coming through. They're dropping in. Oh wow, he's gone for a forward. What's it called? Airborne rally point. And dropping in the med crates over here. I don't see these utilised too often, but they can be quite nice. I remember seeing one. What was it on? Crossing in the Woods 2v2, which was really effective one game. They're not too expensive either. So that's kind of cool from cblanco. Boom, right on top of these Commandos. It's pretty nasty damage. MG in the building though continues to be a headache for the Allies. Oh, but the flame are right on top of this one. Oh, gets out of time. Just in time, rather, and conscripts coming in, looking for the wipe, and they get it. But now they're getting a little bit too low, need to retreat. Another squad coming in from the north, though, going to be able to steal that one away. But yeah, this machine gun, this building control for ArmouredTopHat doesn't have a machine gun in there anymore. It's been doing some really good work. That ArmouredTopHat has had a lockdown on this side of the map most of the game. Also had time to put down a munitions cache as well. Oh. The flak base, or maybe even the 222, would trigger that mine. But no. Sully finds out that he can't harass that cutoff anymore. So Axis looking really strong at the moment. This barrage in. But incendiary grenades, it's taking a lot of damage. Could even go down here. Just going to use coming around the corner. Close call. Conscripts swarming forwards. There's quite a lot of Axis troops here to meet them. Oh man! They went down so quickly on the negative cover there. Seems to take a couple of steps back. So, you know, after losing the MG and now the Jaeger Lights, Twitler a little bit behind. Also put down his Schwer instead of maybe going for the walking Stuka, which is quite common. Okay, tier 4 going down for ArmouredTopHat. I imagine we're going to see Brumbier first. cblanco did put his tier 4 down ages ago, but only just going to get the fuel for a tank in the coming seconds. So, you know, oftentimes when doing like a full conscript build, it's a huge advantage. Grenades exchanged. Huge advantage to go for the super early tier 4 so you can upgrade all your conscripts with the 7-man upgrade, but in this case, not such a big advantage. Already had 3 SVT conscripts, don't really need to rush that out quite so much. Commandos looking for the wipe, but not get denied by the flak base, so close. Puma could even get the kill here. Oh, and does! Main gun gets a lucky shot through. Big bundle grenade, but avoided by the conscripts. Kind of out on the road, taking a good chunk of damage. Allies already down to 184 on the VP counter. They're in some trouble. And for some big trouble, because it's the Bombear. Sully with a huge amount of fuel in reserve at the moment has not ticked up. Did go for a mortar pit close to the center next to his glider. Should be a pretty decent grenade. A lot of health damage. Not too many models though. And the frangible behind that. Blend Corper. Still, the Allies having trouble cracking this left-hand side. Dropping some mid crates for these super low conscripts. Looks like he's activated the forward retreat on that as well. And man, those mid crates actually heal up pretty quickly. Conscript blob ready to rumble again. Coming around the corner. Do have both the Allied AT guns right there to meet it. Doesn't quite get a shot in though with the 6-pounder. AGF Flame is doing some pretty good damage, and these guys look pretty clumped up at the moment. AGF Flame ends up winning. And the Allies cap the center. Got the Axis with 476 now, you know, they are so far ahead in the VP game. And wow, now going for a howitzer pointed right at that rally point. I'm going to see some Howie action. Also, you know, probably going to be decent against the mortar pit. Mortar pit, speaking of, actually taking some damage from the Ostheer mortar, which came forwards for a couple shots there. Conscripts charging into the center. Oh, late retreat on those grenadiers. Conscripts going to try to look for the finishing blow. Don't want to come too far forwards into the flak base, but do we get the wipe there? Oh, and do wipe out the machine gun, triggering the mine. The Bombear there doing some nasty damage. This would be a great time for the Howie to be targeting the retreat point. The whole blob retreats like that. Bombear has been forced back though. Double AT guns coming forward for Sully. It is going for the barrage now. A tiny bit late. Only got one kill. Pretty quick reactions from cblanco on the dodge. Katusha going through for cblanco as his first fuel purchase. Doesn't even have AT grenades to those conscripts. Grenade in. Nice retreats from the conscripts. Retreat into the howitzer fire potentially though. Howitzer firing a little bit too deep though. Most of these shots scattering long. Okay, there we go. Another couple kills there. Ooh, getting in a couple more. There we go. Howitzer. Decent start. 6 kills. Certainly causing cblanco quite a few headaches having to dodge that as well. Bit of health damage to the rally point, going to have to repair that up as well. But the Axis still with very, very strong VP control, strong map control, again capping the Allies' munitions point. Sully just here with a very strange strategy. No upgrades for his infantry sections means that they're just not performing that well. The 4-man infantry sections work fine up until the Axis get weapon upgrades on their troops, and then they fall off quite badly. That's where you need weapon upgrades yourself, or the 5-man upgrade. Bolster. Okay, Allies win the fight in the north quite handily as well. It's opening up on the retreat point again. And Bombe just forcing all of the Soviet troops to retreat there. This could be a strong barrage. Katyusha coming through. Clearing out the machine gun in the center. Close call. Something mid crate.
Standing by for setting of command post.
Okay, Howley not hitting too much. We'll be running right on into the AAT guns. And the Allies starting to fight back a little bit. The AAT guns helping tame the Brumbeer. Finally getting some territory and turning a triple cap against the Axis now. So still I feel like with a slight army size advantage and poised to, you know, bring in 2 more tanks in short order. In fact, we've seen that Twitler build his 3rd truck, so maybe going to go for the King Tiger next. Whoa. Was he trying to go for a kill on the truck there? Oof. Loses one of the squads to the Brumby on retreat. Usually you want to call in a smoke raid when trying for those kind of shenanigans. Assault called in, which will provide some sight. Calling in the air supremacy, looking to take down the howitzer. Soviet player forcing away the Axis in the north. And here come the bombs. Howitzer goes down. That's pretty much it. Doesn't really even scatter over to the trucks. We got a battle group going down. Gonna have 2 teams of medics healing up there with troops. Be back on the battlefield extremely quickly. I probably won't even tick them if I'm honest, but it's funny to think. Ooh, mine right there. Second rally point from cblanco. Interesting. Activating the forward retreat point on that one a little bit further away. Oh, mortar pit doing some nasty damage. Looks like he ran over the mine as well. You just have to get out of there before completing the capture. And now a Panther coming in for ArmouredTopHat. But this SVT conscript blob doing some really good work. I know that SVT conscripts have kind of fallen off a little bit in terms of the meta with the increase in price on this and on the crates themselves. But they are still very, very strong. More than just one to go up against the overs. Very good reactions there from Twitler. Heard the rockets, knew that they were the most likely target. He took any damage from that Katyusha barrage. Some mines going down for cblanco there. That's also very nice to see. Twitler just about there for the KT, but it's been a long save, and in the meantime the Axis have lost their grip on the game a bit. It's the risk you take and trying to save up for a heavy tank like that, especially when you had to, you know, go for the extra tech on top of that as well. Got a comment out now for Sully. Tough fighting for the centre. I'll try and clear out the machine gun. Double AT guns backing up the Comet. And a pack backing up the Panther. Good connection though from the double AT guns. Oof. Oh man, every shot getting through the armour too. Bunker buster over the buildings. Enough health on one of them. Both of them low, gonna have to pull back for some healing and reinforcements. Or should, at that amount of health. And the VP situation a little bit more even. Axis down to 3-2-2 now. T-34 out for cblanco. And chasing away all the overs now. We have the King Tiger coming forwards though. cblanco just about there for an SU-85 however. So we should be able to answer that in short order. Going forwards, hasn't seen too much action, you know, haven't been many vehicles around for the Allies for a long time. But now, getting things going. Ooh, was that his own mine getting triggered there? With a bit of a scatter shot from the Puma. I think it was. Engine damage now on the T-34, it's in trouble. Is this coming around? KT rolling down the road quite quickly, but a bit of rubber band action. Oh, and there's this connecting. Puma having to smoke out. Conscripts. No AT grenades, so can't finish the job on the Puma. Okay, AT guns from Sully have rotated. Nice teamwork. And a lot of damage onto the KT. Comet coming forwards as well. KT low after this. Panther here in support though. And conscript squad went down there for cblanco. The King Tiger, I think it was. There we go. Another mine getting triggered by a scatter shot. Causing the Allies some grief.
The enemy still has 300 points.
So these troops on the flank retreating. Brumbeer maybe going to look for a wipe. Has gone for the 5-man upgrade now though, finally. And just about there for another tank. Might be another Comet or a Firefly, both decent options. Could also consider, you know, going for a Centaur, I suppose, but haven't seen any sector assault planes so far. Generally, it's better for the Soviet player to get the quad much cheaper. Katyusha so far hasn't been terribly successful. 3 kills. I think he's probably had like 4 or so barrages. Getting off to a very slow start with that. And no, not going for an SU-85 like I was expecting to help deal off the King Tiger. Going for another Katyusha. It does leave the Allies a little bit under strength when it comes to the anti-tank power, I feel. Off those shots. Conscripts going for a bit of a flank. Do we have another air supremacy ready for Sully if maybe they think about going for some of these OKW trucks? Like I think air supremacy will work really well against this truck. It's at the right angle. Nice holding onto the VPs reasonably well though. Send grenade onto all these conscripts. They do get the wipe on the retreating Volksgrenadier though. Nicely done by cblanco, sticking around for the wipe. And oh, 6-pounder gets decrewed here. Oh, and that's going to be engine damage onto the Comet as well. Nearly takes down the Grenadier, but not quite. And now a kill on 6-pounder. Now they are really under strength when it comes to anti-tank. Second Comet arriving, but a little bit too late to try and save the day. Maybe should have gone for the smoke on the decrewed AT gun with the Comet. That means the Panther can't really attack it. You can maybe go for attack round instead of attack move, but that's not really that effective. Especially with the Panther, doesn't have very big AoE. Just a little bit too early there. Comet doesn't take engine damage and maybe could get the wipe on the Grenadiers on retreat. Nope, just out of range. Oh, super long scatter on that shot. Glider deployed behind enemy lines and gets a wipe there. Is that on a machine gun?
The enemy have destroyed a forward position.
Maybe it's on some Pyos. It's Pyo models. Maybe in a recruit weapon. T-34 harassing, but Puma and KT there to meet it. Oh, that could be the end of the T-34 getting chased down by the Puma. Puma, oh, not quite enough damage actually. I can't have it add up. Damage engines. This over here doing some nice damage. And here comes the walking Stuka now. Twitler. Pretty good connection. Is this very low after that? Planes coming through air supremacy. Is he targeting the trucks? Looks like it. Oh, Puma got him back right into the bombs here. Oh, not quite. Bomb's going to be coming in a little bit later. Chusha barraging this as well, looking to take down these OKW trucks. Oof, lag there. Nearly takes down both of them. Even the mechanized very, very low after that. It was just like almost perfect angle to take maximum damage from those. Oh no. Sounds like there's some neighbour doing some work with some power tools or something. Hopefully it doesn't come through too much on the microphone. Oh, ArmouredTopHat trying to put down a bunker to cover this into here. Interesting idea. We're getting forced back. Oh, but the AT gun actually gets decrewed. And he just outright destroys it. Doesn't want to bring the infantry section over here to go for the capture. Try and go for the attack round on the Telemines now as well. Not revealed. Elevation is not his friend. Just can't get the kill.
Enemy forces are securing our territory.
Okay, throwing out some base artillery to cover that. Let's leave the airburst shells though to go for hammer instead of anvil. And jump on top of the cutoff now, but well defended by the King Tiger. Maximum repair speed on the mechanized truck as well. Base out to fire. Doesn't look like it's hitting these Grenadiers too much. Pretty safe out on the far left. It's in a nice position to dish it out to the KT. We've got the walking Stuka coming through those. Just trying to go for the dodge now. Ooh, Dishka on retreat actually goes down. Maximum only takes a tiny bit of damage. Repairs on the Comets a little bit slow for Sully. Has picked up a second engineering squad to try and speed things up a bit. Still not the best. Off Nathan. You're dropping in maybe the medics again, yep. Okay, SU-85 now for cblanco. Yeah, it's a tiny bit overdue, but still not too late. Looks like his Katyusha firing has not gone well still. Even on 0 kills after its first barrage. This one's still at 3. He's shrugging off the damage. Good shot there from the Bundia. Katyusha coming in. They're hitting too much. I was kind of running into the danger zone, right? Oh, okay, there you go. 2 kills on that now. Oh, double comets coming through the center. Is this a little bit too far back to really support? Throws out a crew grenade. It's already 5 now opening up. Panther coming forwards on it. Oh, T-34 going for the ram, but what happened there? It looks like it was going in slow motion with the ram. It seemed to bug out. So no ram rocket run combo. And we're coming forwards. Pretty good damage. Katyusha coming behind this. Puma popping aim shot, stopping the allies in their tracks. And now we've got the planes coming through. Sector assault, first one of the game. Doesn't do too much damage, but does stop the allies from chasing any further forwards. Oh, good walking Stuka barrage there. 14 kills already. He's had that like half the time that first Katyusha's been on the field, and he's got like 4 times the amount of kills. Once again, he's shooting 5 all the way back. Needs to be a little bit further forwards, helping cover the capping squads. And oh boy, KT shot comes through and the Obers finish the job. He's 35 coming forwards now, but oh, pack from the side with the 222 providing the sight, actually connecting with the target weak point too. He's 285 in trouble, goes down. Well executed assault there from ArmouredTopHat. Tries to fire off the smoke to cover his teammate's tank, but unsuccessful. Really good use of the target weak point there though, wow. Nice angle. cblanco lost a lot there, you know, SU-85 and T-34 on the ram. Not so good. Lost a team weapon as well. Second Panther for ArmouredTopHat. This is where the mines can really come in handy. So we haven't seen too many on Sully's side of the map though. And cblanco hasn't planted too many as of late. Still a few legacy mines down though. Oh, big old conscript blob into the retreat part of these Folks Grenadiers. Go down, bit of run and gun action. Oh, tank action through the center though. Yeah, unfortunately these do go down. King Stuka targeting the rally point, actually gets the kill on it. He's going to have to switch back to the other one. And he took down the combat engineers too with that. Only 2 more kills, but kill on the rally point makes it worthwhile. cblanco now going for the quad. The 17 pounder coming in for Sully. I think that's a good response to all these Panthers. Good assault there. Gets the decoy on the pack. 17 pounder coming up. Oh, this Comet getting a little bit low. Panthers chasing in. 17 pounder. Spinning around. Panthers spinning around as well. Lost sight of them. No, opens up. Comet coming back in. This one's spinning around. Could go down. Comet's right in sight. Bunker busting barrage. No, looks like they got behind the trees in time. Comet misses its shot. And there we go. Comet goes down, trying to war speed away to safety. The bunker busting barrage in the meantime does heavy damage. Katyusha flying down. Grenadiers dodging. Could still lose one though, retreating on that now. Oh, right back into the rockets. Race about to wear off. 17 pounder needs to change directions. Oh, the Bombay. So nasty. Here comes now. Conscript's also in trouble. Pyres go down. 17 pounder doing some nasty damage though. It's got actually a pretty quick rotation time on its barrel. Panther coming in from the side. Nice like push-pull action here. Giving it quite a few angles to have to worry about. And now we're walking Stuka trying to finish the job. Very, very low, but he's vetted up now. Hit 2. Connecting on the KT with the rocket run going for it now. Panther coming in from the side. A little bit more damage required. There it goes.
We've lost an anti-tank gun.
Oh no, not the rocket run. Air supremacy. Okay, that's a little bit confusing.
Our forward position has been destroyed.
KT's long gone. Oh. And that's it. Allies throw in the towel. What happened there? And the Allies were a decent amount behind. But I thought they still had a little bit of fight left in them. But I guess not. They throw in the towel. Yeah, it's not even showing up with the kill screens here. But alright, well there you go. A bit of an anticlimactic ending to that one if I'm honest. But GG, well played by the Axis. I think like one of the main lead well, I mean it all started when he went for the ram on that KT. And the ram just didn't seem to accelerate the T-34 at all. And that whole push did not end up going too well, and they're just unable to take down these Axis tanks. The Brumbeer, the Panthers just couldn't quite get the kill on them. And then that really nice move pushing up with the 222 and the pack quite far forwards, getting the target weak point, getting the kill on the Su-85. After that, the Allies were in trouble. Sully saw the opportunity to get a kill on the Panther with the 17 pounder, but ended up backfiring on him, and here we go. Sully, like I feel like he was just a little bit too late upgrading his Tommies with the 5-man upgrade. He was just struggling in the infantry fight so much because of that in the mid-game. cblanco were just having a lot of trouble with his Katyushas. They were not paying off this game at all. But it was kind of interesting to see their rally point that was allowing some really good control of the map for the Allies. GG. Anyway guys, I'll wrap on that. If you like your game to be cast by me, details are in the video description below. Otherwise I'll catch you off for the next thrilling installment. Goodbye and good luck.